So, Bobby and Brianna, thanks for joining me. There are so many exciting things that you want to share about what is special about DynamicsCon 2026. Planning events every year, you got to come up with ways to spice it up, keep us all interested, get the attendees there. So, tell me a few things that you're especially excited about. Bobby, how about you?
For me, I'm always fun when the community brings up something they want to do, and we had somebody this year ask about a hackathon, and I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that. So we're excited to have what I think is like a first ever community hackathon within like the Dynamics community space that we live in. I mean, they've done them at Power Platform Conference and a few other places, but this is the first that I've seen. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a true hackathon experience. There'll be a session earlier in the day on Wednesday for people that if you don't know what a hackathon is, you want to find out, you can go there. Marcel Chabot is going to give a session on what a hackathon is and how you can, how you go about being a part of a hackathon. And then that night, starting at 8 p.m. all the way to 1 a.m. So again, we're bringing that experience of a, kind of this frenetic, hackathon thing. They'll be doing picking teams, picking topics and creating and then judging and having fun. And so it's going to have everything you would expect if you know what a hackathon is, caffeine, music, fun, and then learning along the way. So pretty excited by that.
That is interesting. And I think in this new age of AI, that should be really spice things up quite a bit. Speed it up, spice it up. Brianna, what's something you're excited about?
I'm really excited about our PMR pre-day that we are hosting on Tuesday for DynamicsCon. So Anya, has as you've been to, we had the partner marketing event at DynamicsCon, and we heard that there was a real need to expand the conversation past just marketing activity. So now we are really trying to figure out how can we drive measurable revenue from marketing, from sales, from business development. And we have a lot of strong voices that are taking the stage and showing us how they have found success within their own organizations in doing that. So covering topics like buying committees, go-to-market motions, aligning these different departments and how to work successfully together, how to win the deals that you already have. So playing into that sales part, how to optimize in like an AI forward digital ecosystem. What else? We have some Microsoft speakers joining the stage today too that Bobby helped invite. Bobby, you want to tell them more about Eric and Cecilia that are joining this day?
Yeah, so Cecilia Flaumbaum is the like partner manager or one of the partner managers at Microsoft. So she's always excited to get in front of partners and give them the scoop on what's going on from Microsoft's perspective. You mentioned it earlier. AI is, I think she said to us, if you're not talking about AI every third word, you're probably not doing it justice. That's what's coming down the pike. Is just so much going on, obviously. And Eric Fink is, in charge of the small to medium business operation, basically at Microsoft. He's, running that piece of the sales and also and just super excited to get in front of partners to help them learn how to work with small to medium businesses. So I think they're going to bring a lot of value right out of the gate to this the kind of new direction for us, which is into that revenue portion. So really, really excited about what they're going to bring.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that did sounds really interesting. I already had a business owner ask me, "Hey, do you think I should go to this? It's a separate registration. What do you think?" And I said, "Definitely. In her situation, this is the one for her."
Yep.
yeah, and after this, we're gonna give you a code that you can share with any friends, viewers of this video that can give them a complimentary registration. So feel
Excellent.
free. And people should, when I've been telling anyone who asks if they should come, that you should come, but also your teammates can should come as well, so that you guys are working towards and establishing your goals together, because this is gonna very much be like a collaborative discussion. You've been to these events in the past. It's very much partners talking to partners and figuring out what works and what doesn't work And there's a lot of power in that. And you shouldn't be the only one that's taking advantage, contributing to conversation and taking things away from it. Bring your teammates. I have to really emphasize that. So, yeah. Ex-
Yeah, and maybe use it as a team building day before all the customers
Yeah.
get there, right? Before the
And
booths
that
start and everything.
that's the way your committee built it, Bree. I mean, it's built as a workshop, a true workshop with directive, action. So the more people you have, the better you have at succeeding when you get back to your org to put some of
The
these
more you
things in
get out of
place.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I love a good motivational speaker. I think some of the best speakers I've ever seen have been at our industry events. So tell me a little bit about the keynote speaker that you've secured for this
Yeah,
event.
so I actually, did a lot of research on this. We debated on what to do with our opening session. And for me, like coming to a conference and being in that opening session, what I want to come out of it is feeling energized and ready to hit the day and the conference running and excited. And so I was looking for that and searching through all the options, came across what I think is going to be a really exciting and timely motivational speaker, somebody who's going to be talking about imposter syndrome, somebody who worked at NASA. So we've just had this great moon, adventure right now with Artemis 2 and kind of bringing that back. So we've got Maureen Zappala, who was the youngest and first female manager at NASA's propulsion systems. And she's now speaking about imposter syndrome because she lived it so deeply and has overcome it and just, is excited to tell people about how they can also get into that lane and work through those challenges. So just again, couldn't say enough about how excited I am about her joining us for the opening session keynote on Wednesday morning.
Right. So we've got revenue, we've got hackathon, we've got great motivational speaker. I heard there's a fun theme for the party. What are you planning for that?
Yeah, so excited for our receptions this year. The expo hall, I think, is going to look really different from what we've done in the past, the way that it's laid out, but the receptions. So the first theme is going to be on that Tuesday night after PMR pre-day. It's going to be the reception of wonder and curiosity. So kind of like an old-timey Cirque mysteriousness, think black and white. We're gonna have some fun activations that our sponsors are helping us out with. We got like a champagne dress, we have a fortune teller, we have a animals like spirit reader, we have aerialists, stilt walkers. It's gonna be like the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be pretty fun. And then on the second night, we're gonna have our community reception on Wednesday, and that's gonna have like a galactic glow vibe kind of going off the keynote speaker since she's worked at NASA. So very exciting stuff. Yeah, I'm excited.
That is, Bobby, are you getting your outfits ready already?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot has to go into this. So yes, that's like week 3. I'm starting to prepare and pack. I pack at least 2 weeks in advance. So yes, I got a little extra time to put this one together.
He's working on his moonwalk. So if you see anyone like walking in the community
And yes,
reception, that's
and
Bobby.
yeah, stilts too. I got to figure out how to get my yes, and unicycle, whatever.
I'll be
They'll
there.
have me in
I'll be up
everything.
there with you. I'll be on your shoulders.
Yes, right. Yes, Bree and I walking around on stilts. It sounds fun, maybe dangerous.
That's great. So, partners, of course, users of all the systems that we represent. So, just, kind of in summary, why would each of you really strongly suggest that those two communities come together and attend DynamicsCon?
I've got one right out of the gate, which is just being announced because we've just got them in, but we've just added 20. I'm just under 20 sessions directly from Microsoft. So, like kind of a subset and a very similar set of sessions to what we presented at Convergence. They're led by the product managers, the product engineers, and so they're bringing in these folks to give us a what's up on a number of different pieces of the software. So that's beneficial to both users and partners and consultants and anybody in the industry. So there again, these are the folks that are doing it. It's the product team coming to talk about the product. So that's exciting for us. Literally just got them in this week. We're publishing them up to the agenda and we'll be highlighting them over the next couple of days to make sure people are aware that we've got again just this is an incredible unprecedented level of access that you can get with Microsoft.
Excellent. And Bree, what stands out to you when
I think
when someone says, "Why should I come?"
I mean, you can't miss out on the power of community. Like, there is nothing like it, especially when it comes to DynamicsCon. It is the place to be at if you are looking to tap into the power of community, to find a place where you can connect and learn together, to think past what your own brain can come up with. There is nothing like it. And if you're not there, then you are genuinely missing out. Yeah.
Great. Thank you both, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in just a few weeks in Vegas.
Me too.
Yeah, so excited.